Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Zama Kill, and I'm back with another reaction, man. Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Decomposed body of a teen girl found in singer's trunk. Now, I already know about this situation, and it is absolutely fucking disgusting. Okay, David is like, honestly, nothing has really came out, but like, there's just so much evidence on him about this shit. Like, it's very fucking like terrifying, bro. And like, y'all niggas need to, bro. Let's just get into this video.
Details just released about the identity of the person found wrapped in plastic discovered in the trunk of a singer's car. We're breaking down the latest and where the investigation stands now, as the singer's rep maintains that he's fully cooperating with the investigation. Thanks for joining us on Law and Crime. I'm Elizabeth Milner. Investigators the body was wrapped in plastic and dumped in the vehicle's trunk. When investigators dug into who that car belonged to, they learned it was registered to the singer David, whose real name is David Anthony Burke. Officials say that the car was towed from the Hollywood Hills after someone reported it missing. Investigators believe that the body was put in the trunk about 5 days before it was towed to the impound lot. Now, initially, we didn't know much, including who was the victim. Did the victim have ties to the singer? Was the singer a person of interest?
Yeah, because when it first dropped, it was more like, okay, there's a body in this car, but he was fully cooperating, so we didn't really think too much of it. Like, okay, somebody probably put the body there, whatever. But this is, now it's, you feel me, brewing.
We're still waiting to learn more. But now investigators reportedly identified who the victim is. We're learning this week that the Los Angeles County Department of Medical Examiner ID'd the victim as a 15-year-old girl named Celeste Rivas.
That shit is crazy, boy.
According to LAPD, the victim was 5'2", had wavy hair, and a tattoo on her right index finger that says, shh. She was found wearing a tube-top, black leggings, an earring, and a yellow metal chain bracelet. According to a report by TMZ, though, the singer David also had that exact same tattoo on his right index finger. But that doesn't necessarily equal murder suspect. It might be an odd coincidence, especially with other celebs like Lindsay Lohan, Rihanna, and Lily Allen sporting the same tat. Here's what else we know about 15-year-old Celeste. Her mom told local reporters she had been missing for more than a year. Her mom said when she saw the news of the body found in David's Tesla, it was suspicious to her because her daughter's boyfriend's name was also David. Little is
bro, like, and first of all, bro, well, my thing is, right, as a grown man, I don't give a fuck if you 17, 18, 19, 20, bro, as a grown man, why are you attracted to a 12-year-old girl? Please somebody tell me, why are you attracted to a 12-year-old girl as a 17, 18, 19-year-old man? That is insane. That is insane, bro. You like because I seen somebody say, oh, he was 17. That's still wrong. It's morally wrong. Okay, it's not legally, but it's morally wrong, bro. And but I don't even think he was 17. I think he was really like 19 when he was fucking with her. And yeah,
known at this time about the events leading up to Celeste going missing. According to a missing poster, she was last seen on April 5th of 2024 in Lake Elsinore, California.
Wow.
That was when she was 13 years old. She was last seen wearing gray pants, a black sweater, hat, and Hello Kitty sandals. Attorneys for the singer say that he continues to cooperate with the investigation. While authorities haven't publicly said that he is a suspect, that hasn't stopped some people from jumping to their own conclusions. Some eagle-eyed fans pointed to David's previous songs as some kind of clues or messages, like Romantic Homicide, for example. His lyrics include, "In the back of my mind, I killed you, and I didn't even regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true. I hate you." Now, that song was released in 2022, 2 years before Celeste went missing and 3 years before her body was discovered.
That has to be crazy because, like, how, like, what did she do to make him that mad? Like, I know it's wrong, but I just like it's just shit that I just be thinking about. Like, damn, what did she do? Like, I think she was like probably trying to snitch on him and say, oh, now he's fucking with minors and shit.
But again, it didn't stop some people from speculating.
Or she was a sacrifice.
Then in another report from TMZ released Wednesday, the singer professed his love to someone named Celeste in an unreleased song. According to the report, those unreleased tracks included the lyrics, "Oh Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest. Smell her clothes like cigarettes. I hear her voice each time I take a breath. I'm obsessed. The other verse included the lyrics, "Oh Celeste, afraid you'll only love me when undressed, but you look so damn gorgeous in that dress. Missing you so much makes me depressed, but I digress because." Now, according to the report,
you know what? When you think about it, though, this the type of nigga you can't put it past, because he was already texting her on Discord. He was already talking to her on Discord. You know, Discord motherfuckers weird. You gotta watch them Discord niggas. So you can't even put it past this nigga. But yeah, lock him up, throw him under the jail, and throw away the keys.
that song was leaked in December of 2023, just months before Celeste was officially reported missing. And it's important to note, no official confirmation Celeste in the leaked song is the same Celeste found in the car. Companies like Crocs and Hollister pulled their marketing campaigns after Celeste's body was discovered too. In a joint statement, the brands wrote, "We are aware of this developing story. With respect to the current situation, we have removed campaign content featuring David while the investigation continues." According to a previous report by TMZ, it was police who told David that there was a body inside his Tesla because he had no idea what was going on. But it's still unclear how the car registered to him ended up in a tow lot if it wasn't even reported missing.
Yeah,
Again,
that's
rep
weird,
says
bro.
that he has been cooperating. But
you know, if you ever seen the show Beauty and Blake, in the show it actually shows you what, like when the girl died, they had ran over a girl, they put the body in the trunk, and the first thing they did was, let's take it to a tow yard. So
today, he's pausing his current world tour. According to TMZ, he was supposed to hit the stage in Seattle for a concert, but sources tell the outlet that concert was canceled and the rest of his tour is on pause. Following the latest in the investigation, ABC7 Eyewitness News reports a house close to where the Tesla was abandoned was searched. Dozens of investigators were reportedly seen taking a computer and other items from a home in Hollywood. Some homeowners told the news outlet they remembered seeing that Tesla for a while, either parked at the house where police conducted their search or at other spots on the same street.
Dude, I'm taking the over. I think it's going to be a shootout.
Overs? Cute.
You bet?
Obviously. New customers bet $5.
Street. But as of this recording, he isn't named as a suspect, and no criminal charges have been filed against him. So the mystery and investigation continues. I'm joined now by retired FBI agent Colin Schmidt. Colin, thank you so much for joining me. What's your reaction to this latest development as the medical examiner says that the body found in the trunk was a 15-year-old girl?
Well, it looks like it's a terrible, terrible tragedy for that 15-year-old girl's family. Is obviously the victim, and the fact that she was found in a trunk, it indicates that there's some level of foul play with this, and it's only going to get more interesting and probably more tragic as the story comes out.
And I think probably, the biggest part of this story is that the car that the victim was found in was registered to a very popular singer. And we know that the singer is cooperating with the investigation, and officials haven't named him as a suspect or a person of interest. But in your opinion, with the information that we know now, do you think that he has anything to do with it?
Well, the problem is, for whoever did this, a Tesla is nothing more than a rolling supercomputer. So it's going to have all kinds of information in there when they and when the engineers get in and get all the data. So I'm confident they're going to know exactly what happened in a very short period of time. And then the fact that there's such a close connection between the decedent and this rapper, it's only going to get more interesting, like I said, as far as what really happened.
And it's interesting, too, kind of the circumstances as we're learning more, because the victim's mom even told police that she got suspicious it was her daughter because her daughter also had a boyfriend named David. Do you think that that's just a terrible coincidence? And also, we're learning that they both had this tattoo on their index finger with the letters "sh" written on it, kind of similar to a lot of other celebrities, especially kind of in the millennial era, who also had that same tattoo. But do you think this is all just a terrible coincidence?
Well, unfortunately, in violent crime, there's no such thing as a coincidence. It's a coincidence is actual circumstantial evidence. So all these data points are starting to point towards this rapper. We don't know what his role was, and if indeed he did have anything to do with it. But it does appear that there's some sort of culpability that this rapper is going to have with this girl's death.
That's crazy, bro.
And where does the investigation or
I'm not finna
investigators
sit and
really go
talk the
from
whole
here?
time,
You know,
bro.
they know the identity of the victim. The
I
cause of
wanna hear
death
this,
right
I wanna
now
hear
is
this.
listed as deferred, but what happens next?
Well, the most important piece of evidence is the body. The body tells the entire story. So, as I understand it from social media, that the medical examiner has not finished their investigation, and then the next step of that would be obviously the toxicology reports, which take a couple of days to a couple of weeks to get back, and then that's going to point the investigators in the direction of where to take their next steps, as well as the search of the interior of the compartment that she was found in and the passenger compartment, because if there was any blood or any signs of foul play or violence, then that obviously points into a direction that they need to go.
And what's going to be more important to the investigation?
Man, that's crazy. Hey, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Bro. Y'all know what it is, man. David is a fucking monster.